Record.
Silence on the set. Tape rolling. 3, 2, 1, action.
All right, this is Jarrell from Hybrid Radio, and I'm here outside Roxy and Dukes in Dunellen, New Jersey. And I'm with great pleasure to be joined by Flemington's very own PA Angelo. Yeah. What's up, you guys?
Hey.
Try not to be so excited. It's so dark out here, I can't really see. So, let's get some names and what you guys do.
I'm PA, I'm vocalist and guitarist.
All right.
I'm Mike, I play bass and backup vocals.
All right.
My name's Derek, I'm the drums and the beats.
keeping everything in check though, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do. All right. So, this actual interview, for you listeners out there, will have some clips from tonight's performance so you guys can get an idea what they sound like. Let me go like this. There we go. Where's that light? There we go. So, tell me a little bit about the origins of PA Angelo, how you guys got together, and how the name came about.
Started at the Rat, we met, and I mean, you started writing songs.
Yeah, I started maybe 6 years ago. I started writing them, but I intended them to be I didn't think I'd ever be in a band, so I just assumed, I write stuff that I'm pissed off about. And then it was cool. I jammed with many different guitarists, over 20, and then like, every time something bad happened, so I ended up not jamming with a lot of them.
Right. Okay. When did this actually happen? What year did you guys first get together?
2013 or 14,
yeah.
One of those years.
I think 14.
We definitely drank a lot, so yeah, we didn't remember like when the time frame was. Yeah.
We
Right.
actually got together. We just started recording. I really liked the music he had, and wanted to help with that, and it kind of grew from there. And I started playing drums for him, and we just really clicked.
I was into his stuff, his Douglas Dynamo stuff, and we were jamming to that first, right?
Yeah.
And we were just jamming, maybe 15 or 20 jams we had. We were jamming like every night.
Yeah, and late too. We it'd feel like 10 minutes, and we'd look at the clock, and 3 hours had gone by. But, that's what happens.
Some specials happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The magic was occurring right then. And when did you come along then?
3 or 4 months ago.
Okay.
Started playing with these guys.
You just showed up. So that's right. I think I saw some of your videos. It was a 2-piece before, and then you joined in. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were getting your white stripes on.
Yeah.
Your Black Keys style, and then you added a third person, which most people like a 3-piece anyway.
Yeah.
So then when did you decide on the name then?
See, it was a long story, but cut and chase. Derek's last name is Crommelbean, which I remember it means crooked leg, and I was really pissed drunk, and we were at the Rat, playing open mic, and I couldn't pronounce his name. I thought it was like Crummel, so I called him Crummel shit, and he called me PA. He's like, and I guess that's where what happened there.
I was really blown away. I guess PA is Philippine, and I guess in Filipino culture it's common to have 2 first names. So I thought his last name was another name of his, so I abbreviated that as PA, but it turns out your last name is actually Angelo. So it's his name and a take on his name. Now I tell people his name's Paul, so I go PA,
Okay.
Paul, and then Angelo.
Okay.
So
Not a bad story.
yeah.
So after did you mention like when you guys got together, when your first gig was, and how that went? The first show you played, what was that like? Were you on point? Was it a little sloppy?
I didn't know how to sing and guitar at the same time.
What was that? The 5th of July show?
Oh, yeah,
Is that what it was?
It was this barn party with the. So I don't even remember what happened, but it was really. Let's just say it was interesting. I didn't even know my guitar parts too well, and we played a 30-minute set, but it was like this, it was bad.
How did the audience respond to it? This bad show you're saying?
A lot of people were tripping on Molly, so they were having a good time regardless.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best place to play. If you're a bad band, just make sure the whole crowd is on drugs, and it might help a lot. All right, so with that, let's go to a clip from tonight's performance, and we'll be right back in a second. All right, we're back. So I saw you guys actually a couple weeks ago at the DeSicos in Raritan. And if I could describe like your sound, it's kind of like this to me. It's like the semen like residue left over from like an orgy between like Nirvana, Fugazi, and Pavement. Would you say that's accurate?
I really like Fugazi. It's one of the
Spot on.
We're listening to them on the way here.
The reason I came up with that is because what makes you guys and that scenario have things in common is just like it's very loud. There's a lot of yelling from men, and it's really messy when it's all over. So,
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
Definitely, yeah.
so Fugazi, what other bands you guys into for the most part? What's
I love
other
the
inspirations?
Kills. They're like a workshop Bible.
Naomi Punk.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Naomi
Punk. Yeah. Hunters. I always wear a Hunters shirt.
Yeah, Hunters is great.
Keeping it underground, and then you like I said, the other bands like Pavement and Nirvana, like you don't have that in your style at all, or that influential to
I
you.
definitely have a couple albums of Pavement, so I do listen to them. MC5. I love MC5. They go like 60s. What about you guys? What do you guys?
Like noise rock, anything like that? You guys into?
Sonic Youth.
Yeah, Sonic Youth.
Right.
It's hard for me to like categorize noise rock because I think all rock is pretty noisy, but you
They're
know,
doing it right.
yeah. But yeah, pretty much underground. I like to keep it fresh, you know.
All right. So next question up we got here is tonight's show. So want to tell me about this roller derby fundraiser that you guys are on and how'd you get involved?
We don't. Oh yeah, I don't really know actually. I don't know how
You just
I get
woke up
shows.
and you were playing a show, right?
Yeah, kind of like that. It's just shows some lately been just intent to find the right people at the right time. Like it just happens. It seems like 3
come
years.
together.
Yeah, 2 years
Yeah.
back, it was like impossible to get a show. Now it seems like.
It's like once you start playing, you meet more people in bands, and they say, "Hey, we're playing this Friday. You want to play with us?" You know, and then you say, "Hey, we're playing a show. You can hop on a show with us," and it just grows from there.
So who's playing the show that told you about this one, and who's the bands tonight you're playing with?
I think there's a band named Disposable and RP. I've never heard of them. I listened to recordings and they were pretty rad. And really interesting. Disposable has a kind of like a very like cool style. It has like uke mixed with punk, and I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, so were they the ones that contacted you for tonight's gig, or was it like you?
Actually, now I remember. Is the guy who I think it's the owner, Jim Parks or something. We contacted him because actually our previous bass player Greg was telling us from I think he was in Chernobyl, but when he was in our band he told us like contact the Roxy and Dukes because they have a big wait list but they'll book anybody, and like I was like, oh cool, and it's a dive bar, and I saw the Scandals here and I was like, that's a bar I want to play at. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like a great place. I've never been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to another clip from tonight's performance. right, and we're back again. So, between touring and recording, what does the band like to do for its downtime?
I think right now recording is a big part of it. Just kind of getting everything out there, and I feel with the internet these days, you can create a name for yourself and not have to play shows, and it's just a faster way to kind of spread the word. But there's definitely no comparison to playing live music and live shows and actually seeing and feeling the experience. So, but it's a good way to give people a taste of who we are.
So when you're not playing or touring, what do you do for your free time? Like work?
Yeah, recording. Yeah, work and recording and
sleep.
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes sleep. Drink beers.
All right, cool. Well, you're a little quiet over there. What do you like to do for your free time, if you have any at all?
I don't have too much. I play guitar and sing my own songs, and that's how I met these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, any new music on the horizon for the band, or any tours coming up that you want to tell us about?
We're working on recording in between practice sessions. We've got 2 or 3 songs in the works, bare bones.
Maybe a 7. Aiming for like a 7-song EP. We don't know when, but we don't want to rush that process.
Right.
Get it done right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gonna bring it on tour? You have any tour dates coming up?
Not any tour dates. We might, maybe down the road, have like a weekender or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like, it depends on our schedules. We're all pretty busy working and stuff.
We have a New Brunswick basement show coming up.
Oh, let the people know when that's in. What date is that?
April 4? Yeah. April 4, yeah.
Okay. And then I think, speaking of DeSicco's, I saw that you're playing there on the 9th of April, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, right on, yeah.
Okay.
The last show, when you saw us, that was my first show with these guys.
Uh-huh.
First time playing bass in front of anyone. So.
Yeah, that was January. So you just, new year, new band. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. I guess that brings us to our hypothetical question of the night. So if you could have sex with anyone in the band, who would it be and why? Start with you, Angela.
Definitely Derek, because we do.
You've been jamming so much, you know.
Yeah,
you might as well
Guitar
literally jam.
gasms. We have guitar gasms together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna reciprocate that, Derek?
Yeah, and I think maybe this might take some time, but if there was a way to like cross the two of them and like they had a baby and like 30 years from now, if they're, maybe that, because like that would be good for me.
We'll get right on that.
All right. How about you? I mean, I know they pushed you out of it, but you one of you guys is gonna feel really like special because 2 of you would have sex with you. So who would you say?
I mean, it's tough to say. These guys are both beautiful creatures, but I'd really have
Who
to
would who would scream the least? You're saying you got to pick that.
Oh, I think Derek would take everything in stride. I think you have a great sexual chemistry, but I think his girlfriend might have something to say about that.
She don't have to know. Unless she needs someone to hold the camera. But get a tripod. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
All right. So
We already have tripods.
Yeah. Why are we doing this?
like you can be a human
It's a whole new
tripod
era
when
of
you're
the
erect.
band.
3's the best number.
All right. So how can people contact you or purchase your music that you were talking about before? What is your websites and?
We got some demos up on Bandcamp. You can purchase them there. Actually, I think they're free.
Pay what you want.
Yeah, pay what you want.
So bandcamp.com/PA Angelo. Okay.
PAangelo.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
And also
Facebook
yeah,
page.
Facebook. You can message us there. Come to the show, get my number, get PA's number. We'll text you. We cold call you. If you needed some pillow talk, we'll give you a call.
All right. Operators are standing by. So, thanks a lot for coming out tonight. And like you guys are going to see, this is a great performance. It's a very energetic band. So make sure you check them out. And if you want to check out what we're doing, go to our website, which is njhabitradio.net, where you can find other interviews like this and podcasts as well. Check us out on Facebook as well, which is facebook.com/habitradio. And please make sure you like us on there, so that way you can get all the information about our websites, updates. And finally, check us out on YouTube, where you can see this actual interview right now. YouTube us on Hybrid Radio. And please subscribe to Hybrid Radio as well on YouTube. And get our numbers up, and we'll get, more people watching, more people get us higher up when you search for us. So until then, this has been Jarrell saying, keep the music scene alive and go to a show. Thank you very much, you guys. Have a good night.